What's up, guys? Welcome back to Call of the Wild: The Angler. Uh, I'm sorry that I haven't put out many videos this year on this game. The simple fact of the matter is there's just not much to put out. There just isn't. There hasn't been anything significant put out since January of 2024, which makes it really hard for content creators to create good videos to keep you guys updated on what's happening. So this is the last patch that came out, patch 1.5.5, the highlights. Okay, the highlights. Whoopity fucking do. The third person camera option. To me, that's the biggest thing. Having the third person camera for your boats and for the Jeeps is awesome. It's a great addition. That's the only thing worth talking about. I'll be honest. It's the only thing worth talking about. And I already did a video on that. I did a video on all of this already. At least I think I did. I don't remember. New fish species discovered in Trollsport Nature Reserve. Yeah, there's 4 new fish species. You've got the dace, the roof, and the 2 bullheads. And all of those fish outside of the dace are... You can get a diamond with 0.33 pounds. Literally all you need is a number 10 hook with bloodworm and eggs, and you can catch dimes. They're so small that I don't know why the devs put them in the game. I really don't. These are fish that you would go out there with a cast net to catch, to use as bait for the other fish. They're not exciting. There's nothing exciting about those fish at all. The roof looks great, but outside of that, it's just there's nothing to get excited about. Unleash your style with new facial and hairstyles. Yeah, okay, except that when I put on a hat, my character still goes bald. This has been a day one issue. Why hasn't it been fixed? You know, I hype up this game so much that it's time for a flippin' reality check. Come on, EW, let's get this shit together. Nobody gives a flying flip about beards and about new hairstyles when you put a hat on, your character goes bald. And it's been like that since day one. Why should I get excited about a hairstyle when it doesn't mesh with the hair? Or when the cap doesn't mesh with the hair? The beard styles, oh my god, they're not good. They're not good. We're going to get into the game and I'm going to show you guys they are not good. It looks like some patchy ass crap that nobody would be proud to wear. As a man, I have a beard. Well, I have a goatee. I make sure that my goatee looks good, that it looks presentable, that it's not patchy. You know, I mean, the characters, when they wear these beards, they look like they have a really bad case of, what is it, alopecia or something like that. It just looks bad. Yeah. Quality of life improvements, they're so small they're not worth mentioning, so I'm not going to mention them. If you want to read them, there they are. By all means, read them. But they don't really make any kind of difference whatsoever. Noticeable difference. Same thing with this stuff, the patch notes. They fix some things, which is great. But look, guys, there's just nothing exciting going on in the game right now. The next thing that we have to look forward to is the new map. And we're looking at May, June before we get that. Another update, I am no longer part of the Players Council. This was a decision that I made. Nobody else influenced it. I hit up one of the staff members. I'm not going to mention their name. And I told them, hey, look, I think I'd be better suited in content creation. I don't want to be a beta tester. I had no clue that that's what the player council was it was a bunch of beta testers. It's not what I want to do. I don't have the time. I've got a busy schedule. I do not have the time to test what the devs put into the game. So give me a moment and I'm going to cut to actual gameplay. Right, so here we are. We're going to go ahead and get into this gameplay, but like I was saying with the whole content creation thing, and I apologize that I'm dubbing this over in post. The content creation portion, the official content creator group, if you will, it does need to be adjusted. There are people who are official content creators for Call of the Wild the Angler who don't make videos for Call of the Wild the Angler. Or if they do, they don't make very many of them. And even one of them, who is very prolific on YouTube, the last video I saw of his, I had to laugh. I didn't comment on the video just because I'm not trying to start beef. But the footage that they used, and they put this video out this year, okay? Mind you, they put the video out this year. The footage that they used was over a year old, and the information that they put out was blatantly false. Just blatantly false. Like, this individual has no clue what's happening in this game. They don't know anything about this game, yet they're an official content creator. Like, what? How is that possible? How is it possible that you can be an official content creator and know absolutely nothing about the game to the point where you're putting out false information, where you're using footage that's over a year old? And the thing is you know it's over a year old. If you've played the game that long, you know it. You know it's a year old based on how the HUD looks, based on everything that they show. You know that it's super old. And he put off that video like it's something new. Look, guys, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to brag. I really don't. But I mean, I'm sitting over here. I've got almost 1,000 videos on this game alone. Well, I shouldn't say almost 1,000. I've got about 500, maybe a little bit more than that, on this game alone. Last year, I put out over 200. I think it's about 200, maybe a little bit over 200. Just trying to help you guys out. And I'm being told I will be considered for the new content creator role once they figure out how they're going to do that. And in the meantime, they did remove me from the Players Council, which I'm not mad about. I understand this. I am not mad about not being part of the Players Council anymore. I think the way they did it was a little dirty. I was sent a message saying, with the limited space that's available for the Players Council, we thought it best that we would just remove you and keep you updated on the content creator section. And before even getting a reply from me, they just removed me. So, it was dirty. It was a little dirty. It was a little backhanded, especially when the staff member told me, oh, we appreciate you. Well, you didn't appreciate me enough to at least let me respond first. But I get it. They're busy. That particular staff member, I know for a fact. I love them, by the way. I'm not throwing shade. All right, I am not throwing shade. That particular staff member I've talked to more than any of the other ones. I absolutely love them. They're a great person. They help out so much. When I don't think that anybody else was listening to me, I knew that particular member of staff was. So I do appreciate them. I wish they would have done things just a little bit differently when it came to removing me from the Players Council. I would have appreciated being given the chance to respond before they did so. But here you can see we're taking a look at the beards. Look how bad that is. Look how patchy that is. That doesn't look good. That looks like something from The Sims. Straight up, that looks like a beard that you would see on The Sims. It's not good. It is not good. I really wish the devs would take the time to just fill it in a little bit. Just fill that beard in a little bit. Get rid of the hair on the neck. Trim it up. Make it look good. That's all you have to do is make it look good. But anyways, yeah, so we're I'm basically in limbo right now when it comes to my affiliation with Expansive Worlds and the Call of the Wild, the Angler team. I have no idea what's going to happen there. So in the meantime, you know, I'm going to talk about some suggestions that I have for EW. The number one suggestion is, you know, if you're going to do stuff for the characters, the number one priority needs to be the hair disappearing when you put on a hat. That shouldn't be that hard. When you put on a hat, your hair should not disappear. That should be the number one priority if we're talking about character customization. I know a lot of people love new outfits and they love new skins and stuff like that, but that's all fluff. That's not going to keep players coming back to the game. So maybe put that stuff on the back burner and focus on getting people to buy the game and come back to the game. You've got a lot of old school players like myself who have been playing since day one on PC who find it a struggle to load this game up because we've got nothing to do. There's nothing for us to do in this game outside of try to get dimes of every single species on all three maps. That's it. That's all we have to do. You know, I've literally caught every single legendary multiple times. I've done all the missions. I've done all the side missions. I literally have nothing to do in this game except try to get dimes of all the species that I don't already have dimes of. And it's so much of a grind that it's hard for me to justify double clicking on the game icon to play the game. The only reason I even play the game right now is when I stream, and that's because I know I will have some of my viewers come into the map with me and fish with me. They'll talk with me, they'll BS with me, and that's what makes the game fun, is having my viewers having that interaction. Without the viewers, without the interaction, if I'm just playing by myself, I need goals. I need a reason to turn the game on. And I'm sure there's a lot of people just like me who we need something to strive for. We need a reason to go out and get those dimes outside of just going, well, I got nothing better to do. Because that's where I'm at. I've got nothing better to do except try to get these dimes. Give me a reason. Give me a reason to go for those dimes. You know, the occasional, catch so many dime fish. That's not it. That's not going to do it. Because it's not consistent, for one. But, you know, give the older folks, give your older players a reason to play the game, EW. We need a reason. And that can be in many different forms. Give us new challenges. Give us new side missions. Focus on maps. We need more maps, guys. Oh my God, 3 maps is not going to do it. 4 maps isn't going to do it. You know, when the new map comes out, that's going to be great. but it's going to get old really, really, really quickly. We need a whole bunch of new maps. I would love a year in EW where we see 3 brand new maps. Because guess what? That's going to keep me busy. That's going to keep me real busy. I'm going to have a reason to come into the game. I'm going to have a reason to make videos to promote the game, to hopefully drive up some sales, to hopefully drive up participation. That's what we need. That's what this game needs, is people to come in and play the game. We need people to buy the game. Right now, there's no reason to. EW, you need to give people reasons to buy and play the game. Once you get so far in the game, that's it. There's no reason to play it anymore. Yeah. What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? Another update for me, guys, completely outside of this game, is today is February 28th. March 1st, the new season, the new hunting and fishing season starts up here in Colorado. So I am going to start putting out some real life fishing videos. It'll be on the same channel. I'm not creating a whole new channel for that. It'll just be under a new playlist. But I'm going to be doing real life fishing videos because I love fishing. I do. Granted, I'm probably only going to catch a bunch of rainbow trout and maybe the occasional brownie. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. I still love it. I still love being out there with just my thoughts, listening to the water, listening to nature. That's what I enjoy. What else? Really, that's it. That's all I can think of right now. So that's kind of the update you guys seeing here. I mean, if you guys want to catch the dimes of these new fish, by all means, have fun. I don't find them exciting. There's nothing interesting about them, in my personal opinion, and that is subjective. Some people will probably really like the new fish. I don't know. But yeah, this is just one of those things where, like I said before, it's time for a reality check. EW with this game has been taking a route that I just don't think is congruent with sales and sustainability, and it needs to be fixed. We need more content, like actual content. Skins, hairstyles, clothing, that's not going to cut it. People they're not going to care. It's nice, sure, it's absolutely nice, but it's not going to drive sales. So with that, guys, I'm going to leave you there. Join me on Twitch, New Dog Productions, same icon, everything. I live stream at least once every week. And be safe, be cool, and have fun. We'll catch you in the next one.